What is good, cutty people, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Bobbalam, biting off 6ix9ine's third leg with the hopes that his unicorn blood will give me magical powers like the legends foretold. Either that or I turn straight homosexual, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. For I need 6ix9ine's powers of somehow going platinum with garbage music so I can buy my glizzy extension surgery that I've been wanting for so long, ever since like I was 10 years old. But in related news, I guess 6ix9ine was looking to acquire some sort of legendary powers too, for he has been accused and honestly been proven somewhat, after we review all the facts in this video, of stealing another New York rapper's bars. And it's not like there's some nobody either. The song and music video actually have numbers, not to mention the stolen line is definitely not common, so acting like it's a coincidence is totally out of the question. So without further ado, 6ix9ine steals lyrics on one of his new songs. Let's talk about it. Okay, so it should come as no surprise that 6ix9ine finds himself in yet another controversy, especially because these exact circumstances occurred in a previous song on Trolls, but we'll discuss that later and what relations the situation may share. But in regards to the most recent theft of lyrics, as we all know, because of 6ix9ine's constant antics and beef with other rappers, he released an album titled Tattletales this past Friday, including 13 tracks, 4 of which were previously released as music videos per his usual project promotion tactics. However, we will only be discussing one track in particular titled Nini, because I accidentally shoved my whole leg Nini deep into 6ix9ine's girl Jade when I was toe banging her like K Suave.
Raven going dumb on that toe. That toe tastes good, huh? Good toe.
Nah, but in all seriousness, as mentioned in the intro, 6ix9ine stole a very unique bar from another New York rapper in this song in reference to Kim Jong-un, North Korea's dictator, although possibly not for long, as he's been in an on-again, off-again coma, or so says their PR reports. For some South Korean reports claim he's in a vegetative state, or even worse yet, not even alive anymore. But that's besides the point. For something quite interesting relating to this bar thievery is that the rapper that 6ix9ine stole the lyrics from is actually Lil Tjay's little brother, named Melvoni. Never thought I'd say little twice in a sentence and it actually makes sense, but life goes on. And the only reason we discovered this fact was because Melvoni actually exposed 6ix9ine on Instagram, posting a video playing both of their songs back to back, 6ix9ine's Nini versus Melvoni's popular track titled NY, aka New York, also bringing attention to the fact that Melvoni is from the same city as 6ix9ine, even though we could have already inferred that due to Lil Tjay also residing or coming from New York as well. And as we all heard, the lyrics are definitely quite similar and cannot be dismissed as a coincidence. In fact, I searched multiple variations of the bars both 6ix9ine and Melvoni use on Google and couldn't find any other substantial artist lyrics that include anything even remotely close to that. Only some random custom t-shirt companies, but I doubt 6ix9ine was influenced by dropship t-shirts straight from China, let alone was even able to read them, as his literacy has been rumored to be below a 3rd grade level. But more specifically, in Melvoni's New York track, he's saying, "Rockin' in my pocket got me feeling like I'm Kim Jong-un," which is a pretty fire lyric if you ask me, referring to Kim Jong-un's tendency to threaten nuclear missiles upon the world, even though he's got a glizzy the size of a Tic Tac. Maybe that's why he flexes his rockets and even keeps it in his pocket in order to make up for the size of his small undercooked bratwurst. Either way though, you would think if someone were to use such a unique lyric, they would at least change it up a bit so as to claim they were inspired by Melvoni's bars, or even pay homage by shouting him out in a line after or before. But nah, 6ix9ine blatantly ripped off Melvoni's lyric like it's some string cheese at the lunch table and swallowed that bitch whole without chewing like it's Kim Jong-un's mini glizzy. For in his song on Tattletales titled Nini, 6ix9ine rapped, "Rocket in me pocket like Kim Jong-un." Now, I gotta give him credit, my English teachers ever since a JIT always taught us to be more concise, so maybe 6ix9ine's literacy skills are a bit more advanced than we previously thought, because he actually cut out some words from Melvoni's lyrics and it pretty much said the same thing. I mean, 6ix9ine used the exact same bar but just took out the middle words, "got me feeling," and everything else remained the same. Dude's a fucking genius, honestly. Steal someone else's work and cut out the bullshit. Can't get any better than that. Not to mention beefing with his older brother Lil Tjay at one point. That may be the reason he stole in the first place, to cause even more controversy around his album. But y'all ain't ready for that conversation. Maybe we'll talk about that a bit later in the video. But first, we should all know that Melvoni isn't some no-name rapper, as I mentioned before and earlier in the video, that there's no way 6ix9ine could have stolen his lyrics without knowing who he was, or without knowing the song, or at least someone in his camp. I'll be the first to admit that I honestly didn't know who he was prior to this situation, but Melvoni does in fact have over 100k active Instagram followers. But more importantly, his song NY that 6ix9ine stole from almost has 800k views on YouTube and more streams on other major platforms, accruing over 1 million streams in total. Therefore, it's pretty likely that 6ix9ine and or someone in his camp, especially residing from the same city, have heard the song. And I say someone in his camp because, as you may or may not know, 6ix9ine literally writes none of his lyrics. He and his OnlyFans partner Academics have even admitted it several times on live streams, not to mention his old DJ in a No Jumper interview, so it's a well-known fact at this point. And I say this because we can't necessarily blame 6ix9ine for stealing the lyrics, for he quite reasonably could have not known whatsoever that the lyric was stolen in the first place from another rapper. It's not like his lyrics typically have that much substance anyway, so if I were him, I would think he only cares about the flow and how it sounds, not really caring about the meaning behind the song. That doesn't clear his name completely though. Even though the ghostwriter is to blame mostly, for being the leader and forefront of his own brand, he should execute his due diligence of checking his employees and contractors' work, since it's his own brand that's at risk, not theirs, if anything were to go wrong, such as what we're talking about right about now. But as we briefly discussed, what if 6ix9ine knew about it all along and actually meant to steal the lyric, or didn't care that it was stolen, for it only increases the conversation around his name. I mean, it's not like 6ix9ine doesn't already market his music through exterior activities such as beefs and controversy primarily anyway, so this only plays into the plans technically without even trying, even if it is negative press, because we already know he knows how to turn negative press into positive, or at least into streams, just like his album already expecting to sell 150k first week with 99% of the industry hating him. Plus, stealing Lil Tjay's little brother's lyrics may even respark a beef they've had in the past in regards to being the king of New York or whatever, potentially further increasing the exposure of his album, because Lil Tjay is honestly a bigger artist than his little brother Melvoni, and what better way to bait Lil Tjay into speaking on 6ix9ine than throwing shade at his little brother, because that's family. I don't know if 6ix9ine meant to do all this, because all this could just be some conspiracy, but if he did, he's a straight up genius, as I always say. But whether he is or not, Melvoni also made a genius move, for as we stated earlier, Melvoni only had a little over 100k Instagram followers, which is nothing to spit at, but compared to 6ix9ine's 24 million plus, claiming 6ix9ine bit his song was a perfect way to jumpstart his career even further than it was already growing. He already had an industry connect with Lil Tjay being his older brother, but now we got 6ix9ine. Kid's about to be blowing up if this story takes off. He should just hope that 6ix9ine responds. But anyway, all in all, smart move by 6ix9ine, again marketing wise as always, even though this would normally be a career decimating incident in many cases, or at least a blemish to rappers' reputations, and this would actually be the second time 6ix9ine has capitalized off other rappers' bars in a song and no one cared. The first being Trolls, which I mentioned earlier, by which he ripped off Lil Uzi Vert and Playboi Carti's Woke Up Like This lyrics and flow, but that's for another video, which you can check out, already uploaded on my channel. So with that, it's your boy Bobbalam signing off, sucking the unicorn blood out of Jade's cheek implants, because I heard that's where 6ix9ine stores it, and Lord knows I need to get that 100k subs by the end of the year, at least before the presidential election that will blow up the entire planet. But let me know in the comments if you think 6ix9ine even knew about his writer stealing Melvoni's bars. Make sure to like and subscribe while you're at it for the latest hip-hop news, drama, and analysis videos, as well as to follow me on all my socials in the description to join the Bob Gang if you with it. I'm also planning on making my Sir Bobbalis second channel a gaming channel, so stay tuned for that idea within the next week. Peace out, cutter people. No sin.